A wise man once said, "The dumb provides." No, wait. That was some hillbilly syrup slurping redneck from Canada. Welcome back, I'm Kim. Kim fixes things. I have to investigate a foul odor in the crawl space beneath my living facility. There's this door that nobody ever goes in. It could get really ugly here. And there's probably snakes and spiders and yucky things. That's par for the course. Poison ivy. This is not poison ivy, but this is poison ivy. I know. Anyways, I've got to clean this off and go into a dark hole and find where the smell is coming from. It's not going to be good. This is going to be like cringe horror. But if you want to see that, if you want to see how to fix it, maybe I can fix, hopefully it's not like a sewer pipe or something, but I think it is. 2 minutes of whacking at it with a shovel. I got some of these vines down. These are like the best tool ever if you have a brush to get out of the way. They're super useful. Mosquitoes they're everywhere. First time anybody's opened this in a couple of years. You haven't been in there.
Maybe a year.
It hasn't been open since I got here. It's been 3 years. Oh man. There's definitely a smell. Hey, don't breathe through your nose. It's gonna take me a minute to build up bravery. It got dark and cobwebby, so I stopped, and it's another day. So we're back on the odor thing in the crawl space, and I have bad news and more bad news, but then I can follow up with good news, relatively good news. The bad news is the mosquitoes are biting me, like my skin is crawling. It's horrible, and they chase me in there, and they're everywhere. Okay, the other bad news is there is something horrible stinking in the ventilation system. And so I disconnected this from the main pipage, and we're able to isolate that there's something in there. And I dragged it from the deep dark. I dragged it out of its hanger. This thing, a couple of nails in the floor, and now this thing can come down, so I can pull this whole thing out and find the stankage, or maybe just replace it, but we're poor, so I'll probably clean it. The good news is see, the sewage pipe is right under my bedroom. It goes over there, and there's no indication that there is sewage. Sewage would be bad. Sewage would be a very bad. So not having to sewage is a good. But dead animal in the vent is bad. But it's workable. It's workable. You know, like, the worst is the not knowing and the fear. And now that we know what we have to do, we can work with this. Problem with replacing those vents is this is like the fourth time that we've had dead rodents in vents, and replacing hoses over and over is really lousy, and I don't know how to get rid of these stupid rodents. Some of the problem is we are very rural. There is a lot of farmland. You know, we are invading on their habitat, not the other way around. We call it Del Campo for a reason. We are on the outskirts of the town. As soon as I took that off, I could smell that it wasn't coming from the main system. It was coming from this branch, which feeds my bedroom, which is lovely. And so we're gonna get it out of here. And the mosquito. Okay. If you look really close, you can see some shreds of a snake skin. That's nice. Yeah. All right, well, I guess the first thing I'll do is I'll try and, shake it out. I guess if that works, we can wash it out. Well, our yield is a bunch of insulation, some old pieces of shedded snake skin. We evicted the snake a couple years back. That video is somewhere around here. Yeah, mouse bedding and dead mouse. Rip mouse. Sorry, mouse. I don't know why the mouse passed away, because the mice are very capable of chewing holes in this. Like, they can escape if they need to get out. They just chew a hole through this, so it must have gotten sick. I don't know where it came from, but it reeks. It's very dead and stinky. I'm not sure what I want to do now. Do I wash it out? Do I just blow it out with like a fan or something like that for a day? Do I replace it? What would you do? That was the dead thing, and it is now gone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. The dump provides gas-powered air blower thingy. Came from the dump, and I just put new fuel lines in it. New fuel lines. But there's something wrong with the primer bulb. It loses prime, so the return, once I have it primed, I just stick these hemostats on the return line so that it can't suck air back through, and at that point it runs terribly, but it runs, and it'll blow just enough air to blast whatever stinky stuff is left in this hose. So let's give that a try. Maybe that'll be fun and interesting. You can watch. I'll put you right at the end so it will blast you. How's that sound? That was fun. This probably needs adjusted. Well, I'm curious to see what came out of there because I was too busy on the other end. Hopefully I can smell something happening. So maybe we'll give it a day or two to air out. Yeah, that's how you do it. Good luck. I hope you never, ever, ever have to do this or experience this. But now you know how to clear the stank out of flexible HVAC stuff. One last thing is sometimes the icky, smelly stuff doesn't all fall out or blow out with the high speed. So the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave this on the gradual air, just a box fan or whatever you can get. If you have something to sort of funnel it in there, that'd be better, but this is good. I can feel there's flow down at that end. If I hook it back up now in the house, it's still gonna smell for a while, so we're just gonna like freshen this up a little bit. I hope you enjoyed our journey on this particular problem. Follow me for more tips on how to live dirt ass poor in the country of Tennessee and not have to smell stank while you're trying to sleep in your bedroom when you have no landlord to care for you and you have to be self-sufficient. This is the end times as far as I understand. All the good people have been raptured, and it's just the rest of us heathens left here to figure out how to get along until our ultimate demise here in the apocalypse. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe down below, and check me out. I am also on the Buff Del Campo channel. I'll put a link in the description, and we do a live stream talking about cars mostly, but sort of anything that's going on in our world, and you can find us at the Buff Del Campo channel on Tuesday night at 7 Central Time, and we talk for a couple of hours, so stop in and say hello. Subscribe to that channel as well, because a lot of the projects that I've been doing are there. Obviously this has nothing to do with that channel, so I put it on my channel just because that's what I'm doing lately. I hope you enjoy, I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you soon.